Why is it that you can hit the gym, eat right, and still feel your muscles literally slipping away as you hit your 60s and 70s? It's downright scary, right? You're staring down this terrifying possibility of losing your independence, wondering what on earth you're doing wrong. Well, listen up, because I've got some massive hope for you today. Men over 60, if you want to build muscle after 60, this fruit protein is literally a million times better than eggs. In this explainer, we're unpacking the exact reason your morning scramble is failing you and the radical, science-backed fruits you need instead. I am locking the absolute best, #1 ultimate muscle-building fruit in a vault until the very end of this presentation, so stick around because it's going to blow your mind. Let's get into it.
Why are you losing muscle mass despite eating eggs every morning? Seriously, picture this. You're doing the work. You're staying active. You're knocking back a plate of eggs every single day, thinking you're totally dialed in with your protein. So why are you still shrinking? Why is your grip strength getting shot? And why does hauling a bag of groceries feel 10 times heavier than it did last year? It just doesn't add up.
Your aging muscles are shrinking because standard protein isn't working anymore. It's a terrifying feeling when just getting up from a chair takes more effort every single month. You start sweating the idea of losing your mobility altogether. But hear me out, man. It is not your fault, and it's definitely not a lack of effort. There is a hidden biological glitch happening where your body is just flat out ignoring the food you're eating. The hard truth, your aging muscles are shrinking because your standard go-to protein simply isn't doing the job anymore.
Let's look at standard egg protein versus fit-in fruit protein. Today, we're pitting your standard morning eggs against the totally secret class of high-impact fruits. Medical researchers have actually found that these specific fruits are a million times better at unlocking real, visible, functional muscle growth for older guys. Don't get me wrong, eggs have solid protein, but for an aging body, they're completely missing the biological keys needed to actually turn that protein into muscle.
Section 1. Why are you losing muscle?
After 65, your muscles become resistant to protein, and your muscle cells need a stronger signal to grow. So why is your body suddenly rejecting the protein you feed it? Why is the engine just spinning its wheels? The science is crystal clear on this one. As you cross into your late 60s and 70s, your body just doesn't process animal protein the way it used to. It's like trying to unlock a heavy oak door with a busted, rusted-out key. You can eat 3 eggs a day, but your muscle cells are essentially deaf to that protein. They desperately need a much louder signal to wake up and start growing again.
Section 2. The anabolic resistance trap. This brings us to anabolic resistance, which is an age-related blunting of the muscle protein synthesis response to protein intake. This is a super sneaky villain, guys. If you've been losing muscle, this is the invisible thief stealing your gains right out from under you. Anabolic resistance basically means your aging muscle fibers now require a massive, undeniable activation signal to trigger any growth. It's a total blunting of your muscle-building response. You eat the protein, but your body just doesn't synthesize it into tissue anymore. Eggs alone, they just don't have the juice to get it done.
And we also have inflammaging, which is a chronic, low-grade inflammation that breaks down muscle tissue faster than it rebuilds. It actually gets a bit worse before it gets better. This inflammaging is a slow, chronic fire burning inside your muscles at a microscopic level. It breaks down your muscle tissue way faster than your body can rebuild it. Your system gets so bogged down trying to fight off this constant low-grade inflammatory damage that it has zero gas left in the tank to actually build any new strength. It's literally like trying to frame a house while the living room is on fire.
Section 3. How fruits rescue muscle.
As you can see here, vibrant fruits hold the key to unlocking muscle growth and stopping inflammation. So how on earth do we fix this? Well, we don't just need more protein. We need something that puts out the fire and kicks the door wide open. Look at these vibrant, nutrient-dense fruits. The specific compounds inside them actually crush the inflammation, ramp up your blood flow, and repair your cellular pathways. When you eat these, you're actively putting out the fire of inflammation so your body can finally use protein again to build lean, functional muscle.
Section 4. Top muscle-building fruits. Number 5. All right, are you guys ready for the countdown? Let's rank the top science-backed fruits that will totally supercharge those aging muscles. Clocking in at number 5 is a tropical giant that most folks just walk right past in the grocery store, jackfruit.
Let's look at the jackfruit benefits. It has complete essential amino acids, potassium for strong contractions, and vitamin B6 to convert protein to muscle. Check this out. Jackfruit packs nearly 3 grams of protein per cup. But the real game changer here is that it has a complete essential amino acid profile that's remarkably similar to meat. Plus, it's loaded with potassium to knock out those brutal 3 a.m. leg cramps, and vitamin B6, which is the totally unsung hero your body desperately needs to actually convert the protein you're eating into usable muscle tissue.
Number 4. Moving right along. Number 4 is an absolute nutritional powerhouse that completely flies under the radar. Guava.
Guava benefits include quercetin to reduce inflammation, 4 times more vitamin C than oranges, and a boost to collagen for your tendons and ligaments. Guava is holding over 4 grams of protein per serving, but the real magic is in this compound it carries called quercetin. Quercetin literally acts like a fire extinguisher for that inflammation we were just talking about. It tanks those inflammatory markers so your muscles can actually grow. It also boasts 4 times more vitamin C than an orange, which you need to build the collagen that holds your muscles, tendons, and ligaments together. Man, research even shows eating guava just 30 minutes before a walk can amplify your muscle synthesis by up to 25%.
Number 3. Coming in at number 3 is the true dark horse of the fruit world, dried mulberries.
Mulberry benefits include iron for muscle oxygen delivery, high resveratrol, and activating the SIRT1 gene to revive cellular energy. These tasty little guys are incredible. They pack iron, which is absolutely essential for delivering oxygen to your muscles so they can actually function. But here is the real kicker. They contain a massive dose of resveratrol. This compound activates something called the SIRT1 gene. Think of SIRT1 as a master switch that essentially reboots the failing mitochondria power plants in your aging muscle cells, telling them to act young again, repair damage faster, and totally resist breakdown.
Number 2. Number 2 is going to blow your mind because it's something you probably already have sitting right there on your kitchen counter. It's the mighty avocado.
Avocados contain monounsaturated fats that repair stiff, aging muscle cell membranes. Yep, avocado is a fruit, and it delivers roughly 4 grams of protein. But listen to this. As you age, the protective fat membranes around your muscle cells get super stiff and rigid, actively blocking protein from getting inside. The heavy dose of monounsaturated fats in avocado literally repairs and rejuvenates those cell walls. It makes them flexible again so the protein can finally flood inside where it's desperately needed.
Section 5. The ultimate muscle fruit. So what is the ultimate muscle builder? This brings us to the top of the mountain, guys, the absolute game changer you've been waiting for. What is the number 1 secret fruit that researchers at Harvard Medical School discovered can genuinely, visibly reverse muscle aging? What single food produced a result that scientists described as absolutely unprecedented?
Number 1. The undisputed champion of muscle building for men over 60 is dried apricots.
Let's talk about this dried apricot magic. It reactivates dormant muscle satellite cells, gives a 31% increase in stem cell activation, and delivers over 1,100 milligrams of potassium. Let me tell you why this is a total miracle. Dried apricots contain a highly bioavailable protein combined with specific compounds like beta-carotene that act as a cellular switch. They actually reactivate dormant muscle satellite cells. These satellite cells are basically your body's built-in stem cell repair crew. A Harvard study found that consuming these resulted in a stunning 31% increase in stem cell activation in older adults, which translates directly to measurable leg strength and walking speed. Plus, just a half cup gives you over 1,100 milligrams of potassium to make sure your electrical muscle signals are firing on all cylinders.
Will you stick to just eggs, or will you unlock your muscle's true potential today? I've got a serious question to leave you with today. Next time you sit down for breakfast, are you going to settle for just standard eggs, crossing your fingers they work while you watch your strength slowly fade? Or are you going to take advantage of this incredible science, grab a handful of these powerful fruits, and finally take your physical independence back? The choice is entirely yours, my friends. Keep learning, keep growing, and I'll catch you on the next explainer.